everybody to the next episode of Disney Animated and Remake. I am your lovely host, Miss Disney. Disney. What did I say? Disney? But first off, let me say I do apologize for not posting an episode last week. Let's just say it was a very difficult week on academic levels and emotional levels. It kind of started off with, as you all know, if you've been following my channel, I did post a Legend of La Llorona storytelling, and that's because of a school project. I'm in a ghost tale English class, and my project is retelling the story of a ghost story as well as do research on it. So that's why you see a video of me doing a storytelling of a ghost story. Yeah. So there was that. There was also a midterm exam for my history of education class, which took up most of my time and a lot of stress because it's a midterm exam. I'm not gonna lie, even as an adult, I have test anxiety. I don't do testings very well. Even at home, I don't do them very well. So it just caught up most of my time. But most importantly, we also received some sad news. As you all know, my lovely husband, Mr. Disney, is a very upbeat man. Up to last week when he lost his grandmother. It was a very tough time for our family. We needed time to mourn for the loss. And this woman, dare I say, is a very strong woman. Last year she found out she had breast cancer. And she did take chemo and she was beating it to a pulp. But as it turns out, even after she beat breast cancer, they found more cancer inside her. And being a 88, 89-year-old woman at the time, she didn't want to take any more treatment. So she fought long and hard for it. She's definitely, which is something Kevin definitely inherited from her, the stubbornness. She didn't want to go. She didn't want to leave her children, her grandchildren, her great-grandchildren, and her great-great-grandchildren. It was a very emotional week, and it just didn't seem like a good time to do a video or anything. And like our relationship, oh, hi buddy. Like our relationship, Mr. Disney and I, we value our friendship first over our own romantic relationship. Because when Mr. Disney's grandfather passed away when we first really were dating, it was around Valentine's Day, and I did not want to think about Valentine's Day. I wanted to be there for his family. I wanted to be there for him. And that's what we focused on last week, was recovering and just accepting. Yeah, it's pretty hard, especially since she was, now there's only one grandparent left on either one of our sides, really, so this is, and with the virus going on, we couldn't even do a proper funeral. It was only 7 people, which consisted of my father-in-law, his 3 brothers, my mother-in-law, who grandmother really was fawning over, and Mr. Disney's cousin, who really did take the time out of her schedule to take care of her, and the nurse that was taking care of her for the last 6 months. But gotta do what you gotta do, and I'm sure that, I mean, we still visited her grave when we get a chance to, and everything, so yeah. But the week's over. We are still in recovery, but we are getting back to normal schedule, so, and now I'm keeping up with my normal schedule by introducing the next video. Unfortunately, I do have to apologize to you guys. I am not the biggest fan that I like to call myself, but let me specify that I like to be considered the Disney princess fan. But this next video is apparently one of my favorites, according to my parents. Buddy Wonder. I'm being invaded by my cat. Say hi. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities, oh Mother Nature's recipes. Bring the bare necessities of life. You caught on now what this episode's about? That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we are into the Jungle Book. And like I said, because I was more into Disney princesses, I failed to be a Disney fan and actually have the movies of animated and live action. But do not worry, I do have a bucket list of collecting all of the classic Disney movies, of the ones that I do not have, even to this point. So Jungle Book is actually one of the movies on my list. Eventually, you'll find out which movies I do have and which ones I don't have, and I'm actually honestly surprised I do not have the Jungle Book, because after rewatching the Jungle Book, both animated and live action, wonder hair in my After rewatching the Jungle Book, both animated and remake, I forgot how much I actually loved the animated one, the 1967 one. And let's face it, many of you did not know this. I was a music major in my first year of college, so, and my entire family is basically musicians anyway, or at least artists in different various ways. What surprised me the most is that I favored Jungle Book because of the catchy tunes. As you know, Bare Necessities is a very classical song. And of course, I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you too. Oh my god, I forgot how much I love those movies. So, and I am going to be honest with you, when I first heard about the Jungle Book back in 2016, I was pretty nervous about it, mainly because I didn't think it would be really great, because I think this was like the first remake where it involved real animals talking and pretty much a lot of CGI work. I mean, let's face it. How many how many animals do you know that are wild? And I mean real, live, wild animals that follow on command without being abused themselves by the caretakers. I can't think of one. I mean, if you could think of one, great. But me, I can't. So this was. So I have to say I was very nervous about it, especially since I found out this wasn't a musical. So, but I have to say Bill Murray did an awesome job as Baloo, but not as great as the original Baloo. I mean, animated animals were very awesome, and at least the one thing that both movies have in common is the goal of Mowgli returning to the man village, and each movie was different. The animated one, Bagheera secretly took Mowgli on a journey to the village, and stuff happened. Kaa was obviously, which is, I don't want to get into. No, thank you. And just think about it. And of course, Shere Khan wanting to. Now, here's another thing. Shere Khan. That was the one thing that caught me off guard, was that they changed it a little bit with Shere Khan. He's still a villain and all. I mean, let's face it. Some tigers can be Hi, buddy. I'm so sorry. I am another honesty. Mr. Disney and I have developed a contest to where a competition really to see who will scare who, and Mr. Disney just had his payback from the last 4 videos of him. You want to say hi? Come on, say hi. They gotta know who you are now. Oh my god. I am so sorry for the interruption. But that was a good scare. Speaking of scares, let's go back to Shere Khan, to where they did drastically change him. Now, keep in mind, he still wants to kill Mowgli. He's still just, okay, all in all, he just wants to kill Mowgli. I mean, in the animated one, there was no reason behind the wanting to kill, except the fact that he just wants to kill. Whereas in the 2016 remake, there was a reason. Shere Khan was scarred by the red flower, which is fire, and thinks that all humans are bad because of what the human did to Shere Khan. Pretty good enough reason, don't you think? I mean, but here's the thing. If you paid really close attention, and if you watched the movie, you will see that it was actually Shere Khan that started the whole thing that led to Mowgli's father being killed. It may be a reason for revenge, but let's face it, you started it to begin with. It's not a good enough reason just to kill, and in the end, you're dead. You were killed by the very thing you were scarred with. What does that tell you? You're not thinking straight. Oh, so sorry. But anyway, I guess that was another thing that was different, and I did like that. I did like that they did go into background information about the true reasons behind Shere Khan wanting to kill Mowgli. It's not just because he's human. It's because he viewed all humans evil because of what they did to him. Still stupid because he started it to begin with. Alright, so. But that's about it. That's like the only thing that I liked about the remake was the backstory behind it, and I think that's it. I mean, I have to say I honestly favored the animated one a little bit better because of the catchy tunes and the lovable characters. I mean, if you really think about it, and if you really do your research, the 1967 Jungle Book actually kind of expanded it to a different franchise. I'm not sure many of you guys remembered this if you were all my age, but there was a animated series called Tailspin, which featured Baloo, King Louie, Shere Khan, probably a bunch of other characters that were spin-offs of Jungle Book. So, and of course, I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it was called Jungle Kids or Jungle Cubs or something like that, where they featured all your lovable Jungle Book characters as little kids, or pups, cubs, kittens, the whole shebang. But yeah, I have to honestly say, because as I got older and started more leaning towards Disney princesses, I didn't get more into the other videos, and that's a great disappointment on my part. But as I said, I have a bucket list that is increasing of chances of getting some of the old classics. Now, I do have to take my time because, like I said, I am trying to get my degree, so it's going to be a little bit, one, a search, and two, a lot of these, so, but still, I will keep on looking till the ends of the earth, till I find not only the remake, but also the animated one, so I can add it to my Disney collection. I think that's all the time that we will have for today.